me steal you for a second? Because it's the 20th anniversary of The Bachelor.
I like this.
To celebrate this milestone moment, we've gathered some of our favorite franchise alum who are all here for the right reasons. Let's raise a glass as Trista Sutter, Bob Guiney, and Aaron Burgee exclusively recall their most dramatic Bachelor moments with E! News.
I was watching Extra at my apartment in Miami when I was a physical therapist, and they just were talking about a new reality show, and you'd get to travel and meet people, and you know, it was a dating show, but I was like, travel, meet people, let's do this, let's go to LA and have some sunshine in California. Not that I didn't have it in Miami, but I just thought it would be a fun experience. So I applied online.
Well, it was a practical joke by the tellers that worked for me at the bank. They watched the first season and I had never heard of it. They thought their boss needed to settle down, you know, and so I came back from lunch one day and I had a voice message from ABC saying, "Hey, thanks for filling out the app. I hope you'll take 5 minutes of your time to make a video and, you know, send it in VHS." Right back then, it was tape.
And they didn't have people like scouting the dates like they do now. And I know there were still some spoiler guys around there at the time, but they weren't nearly as sophisticated as they are today, where they know the dates and they know when someone's gone home and they kind of do the math. And I think that was just sort of starting when I was The Bachelor, actually, because I remember that they would, when it got down towards, you know, the hometown dates and stuff like that, they would, if I sent someone home, for example, they wouldn't let them actually go home. They'd keep them in a hotel for like another week or so to kind of throw off the timing. And I didn't know that at the time until they told me that. So I thought that was pretty interesting.
When we were doing our rendezvous after Ryan and I were engaged on the show, and we got to like get together, you know, in a random place like Vegas or Laguna Beach, they would fly. So they flew him with a handler, and the handler had to be sitting in the aisle so that Ryan wasn't sitting next to anyone. They booked the seats right next to him. And then he had to wear kind of like a disguise. I feel like he had to wear a wig or something. And, you know, back then, people, I don't even know if we had camera phones. Like, it wasn't like a smartphone like it is now.
I had a flip phone. I go over your flip phone and be
it
like,
was a flip phone. You're right. I did not think the first Bachelor that I was going to fall in love with Alex. And it was just because it was brand new. Like I said, I just wanted a fun experience to travel and meet people. And I ended up really having legitimate feelings for him. But going into the first one was just for fun for me. And then going into the Bachelorette, I was definitely very serious. I really wanted to meet my guy. And I thought that ABC was the perfect way to do that, because I couldn't meet all these guys from all over the country without their help. So I was definitely in the mindset of trying to find a long-term love connection and you know, my future husband. So it definitely changed from Bachelor to Bachelorette for me, but I'm thankful that it changed. I mean, my life was forever affected in the best way possible. I have 2 beautiful children that would not exist if not for the show.